Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Brownwood Lions Coach Show here on KOXE. I am Derek Stuckley, and we are continuing to look at Lady Lions athletics this week. So I'm joined by Lady Lions basketball head coach and girls athletic coordinator Heather Hortz-Perez, along with Lady Lions soccer head coach Alexis Pasqueda Walker. I have so many names to go by.
So many long names also.
I know. So
Make sure you roll those R's next time.
Hey, I'm lucky to remember the names. So let's start with, of course, we appreciate Coach Walker being here right now because her team is actually playing. So for you to be here with your girls out on the field right now, that's a lot of dedication to the show. We appreciate that.
Yeah. We are kicking off at 5 p.m. tonight, so
Yes.
right as around the time the
Yes,
show
about
airs.
30 minutes ago. So
That's good.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
teleporting you, right?
There we go. That's
for
good.
those who don't know, yes, we record the show ahead of time. And because of the weather yesterday, the Lady Lions and Lions soccer teams didn't play, but they are playing today, senior night. So talk about that a little bit, Coach.
So this year we have 8 seniors, and they make up a majority of our starting lineup, which is awesome. It gives us good leadership on the field, and a lot of them play a big role for us, so we're excited that we get to honor them tonight.
Okay, and of course, if y'all win tonight, regardless of what happens Friday, you are at least going to be district co-champions, so thoughts on that?
I think, so in the girls program, we talk a lot about putting ourselves in a position to be successful, and we kind of start that, in the summer. Like, if you buy in the summer and you do all the stuff that you're supposed to do, it gives you a good opportunity to be successful whenever your season comes around. And I think a lot of, especially on the girls' side this year, that we've done that. And it's just a testament to the kids and all their hard work that they've done. Our girls this season, they went to 2 tournaments in our preseason and won every game in both of those tournaments. So, it was a good start to our season, and then it just progressed through our preseason and then our district. So we're excited for the opportunity to compete for that championship on Friday in Stephenville, but we got to take care of Gatesville tonight, and doing that will honor our seniors as well.
So, of course, y'all are obviously always a playoff contender. I guess what's been different this year for y'all that y'all are in position to win district?
I think we have really good leadership this year. We have 4 senior captains, and I think that plays a good role on the field. There's never a time where someone's not talking and communicating, and I think the younger girls especially look up to those seniors, and they have a good example of how you're supposed to act on the field, how you're supposed to act at practice. It all translates to practice, and I think I gave you that in one of our interviews. Like, they love coming to practice, and that's a big part of, how it translates to whenever we get on the field for a game. And I think they're just really taking advantage of the opportunity that's in front of them, and they've done a great job thus far. So
being that you played here, went to school here, what does what the program's doing this year mean to you personally?
So I think the big thing with 5 years ago, which isn't a long time to her, but it's a long time to me, whenever I first got here, my big thing was whenever I went through the program, I had 3 different coaches. And to do that and to have different faces every single year, it was just not consistent. And I think letting them have consistency in the program is a big thing. So watching these girls be successful when there is a consistent, and not saying that it's me, but just a consistent face to them. I think it's finally, after the 5 years, I think it's finally being rewarded for that, and I'm just so thankful to be in this opportunity. And Heather gave me this opportunity 5 years ago, and just it's been the biggest blessing being here and watching them now 5 years later be able to compete for a district championship. Is just something so special, and I hope that they realize, I've tried to do a good job the past 2 weeks of telling them, what you have in front of you is special, and don't let it slip through your fingers. So I hope that they did that on Friday.
So as far as your playoff situation goes, what is that looking like?
So this season is a little bit different in the way that basketball was and soccer is, and baseball, I think, too, and softball, where this year you go big school, small school. So actually, we will sit in a big school bracket, and our boys are actually going to sit in a small school bracket, which is crazy that we're the same school and we're going to sit in big school, small school. if we win Friday, I know that we would play Kennedale. And then if we lose Friday, which, like I said, they have to step up and they have to do it. If we lose Friday, we would face the number 1 team in the state, Waxahachie Life, which is who we faced last year. Although it's a tough situation to put yourself in, you have to finish out, what's put in front of you. And I pray that I've done a good job of translating that to the girls. And they've, before district this year, I sat them all down and I wrote everything on the board so that they knew, this is what it looks like and this is what it's going to look like if you don't take care of business. And so I think they realize what's in front of them, and I hope that on Friday we can take advantage of what's in front of us.
All right. Well, good luck to y'all right now, and good luck to y'all Friday.
Yes,
Coach Hortz, anything you want to add?
No, just, again, I coached Alexis, not personally. She never played basketball or any of the sports that I coached. But I want to say, I like to believe I was a pretty big influence on her. We had some personal conversations when she was an athlete, just, about choices and becoming a better person. And I just think that she has grown tremendously as a person and a coach from that young kid that we once had at Brownwood High School.
Yeah.
Even in her 5 years of coaching, she has grown tremendously in just how she handles things and the decisions she makes. And, I'm just really proud of her. And to have 8 seniors on the field, that's just a testament to her and the hours she has put in her program, because you don't have 8 seniors often come through and stay all 4 years to be able to represent. And so, I'm just excited for the opportunity for the girls Friday and for Coach Walker. Just, they've put themselves in this position. Like she said, we've pushed them for 4 years, in the summer and in the fall. And so, I'm just really looking forward to the opportunity for them to go out and take care of business.
Well, good luck to y'all again. Of course, as we mentioned, the game was moved to today because of wind. Have y'all ever had anything canceled because of wind before?
Well, I haven't, for sure. I've never seen anything like it was yesterday, but our maintenance guy sent us a picture, and even though our goals were weighted down with sandbags, they ended up on the track. So it's probably a good thing that we canceled those games, because
that's what they call pushing the goal a little back too far.
Yes.
It was pretty interesting walking by the tennis courts yesterday, and they were continuing to play that JV tournament. It was pretty interesting watching the wind blow that tennis ball.
Yeah.
I would imagine so. Well, speaking of the wind, that canceled the Lady Lions softball game last night. So their 5-game win streak will be on the line when they go to Gatesville at 7 o'clock Friday. Of course, Coach Lipsy was in here Monday. She talked a little bit about the track team, who is in action Thursday at Jim Ned. That'll start at 10:30 in the morning, running finals at 4 o'clock. Tennis hosts their varsity invitational tomorrow. Anything? Is that going to be all over town like usual?
There's multiple sites, yes, because we have multiple site coordinators, admin, whatever terminology you would like to use. But yes, they are using multi-sites.
Okay. And then Lions Golf's back in action Friday, the district preview tournament in Abilene. They're coming off a second place finish at the Hideout for the Abilene Invitational at the Hideout. Kayla Mottewell finished first in that. Lady Lions Golf, JV Golf is in action today.
They are. Coach Garcia is getting her feet wet with her first solo tournament over in Glen Rose. So they're playing this morning. And so then, she gets her first action as the varsity coach next week at our tournament, correct?
Yes. I think, the 18th, I think it is. Well, whenever that is. Next week, I don't know. I don't know what the day
The
is.
Monday week.
Yes. In a couple of days, we'll put it like that. Lions baseball is back in action tomorrow and Friday at the Abilene Invitational. They're 5-3 on the season. They'll play Cooper at 12:30 Thursday and Copper's Cove at 5:30 Thursday. And then Friday they'll play Burleson at 12:30 and San Angelo Lakeview at 5:30. Boys powerlifting is at the regional meet in Decatur, and that's going to be Preston Cook, Gus Gonzalez, and Aiden Packheiser. And let's see, is something else going on that you want to talk about today, Coach?
Well, I don't know how many people know this, but I have taken over cheer for next year.
Woo.
And all your free time.
Yeah, and all
Yes.
my free time, I've taken on another duty. And so we have tryouts currently going on right now, I guess you could say. So those results will be posted later tonight.
So, how is it that you are now involved in cheer? I know you were with drill team a year or two ago. How did you go from drill team to cheer? Ever evolving?
Well, Miss Smith came to me and asked if I would be willing to take on this opportunity. And at first I told her heck no. But as we move forward, I really want school spirit to come back. I think we've been lacking in that. And in the football games, at the basketball games, and next year I want to do all the sports if possible. And that's one of my goals is to bring back school spirit. It's much needed on getting the crowd involvement, not only students, but, I watched a lot of football games the last couple of years, and the crowd involvement is just not where it needs to be compared to other school districts. And so that's one of my goals, and that's one of the reasons why I took over.
Yeah, and those kids work hard too, and of course they need all the support they can get, and I'm sure you will help them with that.
I will do my best.
All right, so let's see, is spring break next week?
It is.
It is.
So I guess soccer-wise,
Yes.
do y'all have the playoffs start next week, or do y'all
It's
have
the following week.
after spring break?
It's either that Thursday or Friday.
So how do y'all handle, I guess, the time we all have warm-up
So we
games,
have
or
a
what?
warm-up playoff game that we scheduled. We're gonna go to Castleberry on Thursday before. We were gonna go Friday, but then the track girls are going to Angela Relays, so I moved it to Thursday. We're gonna play in Castleberry at 4 p.m. So
Okay.
that's how we're gonna get our touches on the ball leading up into the playoffs.
So how do y'all normally handle spring break, I guess, for both of y'all with a break here in the middle of the semester? Is that hard? Is it easy? Is it
Well,
welcomed?
Coach Lipsy for track, we don't
No
get
breaks.
a day off. So, we'll be working out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with the kids that are not in soccer, and then we'll go to that 2-day meet to end spring break in San Angelo.
All right.
No spring break for the track girls.
Yeah, there you go. Well, always something going on. Is there anything else we need to mention today?
No.
We hit it all?
We hit it all.
I think
All
so.
right. Well, then we'll thank our sponsors, whoever wants to do that.
Oh, you got it, Heather. That's
Oh, come on, Alexis. Thank you to our sponsors, Auto Glass Magic, Bruner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottle and Company, Edward Jones Investments, Heartland Funeral Home, Hendrick Medical, Howie Enterprise, Humphrey Peets, Landmark Admin, MC Bank, Painter and Johnson Associates, Smith and Sharp Agencies, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas.
All right. That will be a wrap for today's show. We will be back Monday. I assume Mitch Moore will be back Monday. I haven't talked to him. I'm assuming he's going to come back.
He hasn't asked me to fill in for next week, so
Okay.
So
well,
could be determined.
That's
Yes.
right. Well, we will visit with him, get an update on the football situation and more. So tune in Monday here on the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show on KOXE, KOXE.com, and the KOXE app.